Welcome. In front of me I have the Black Shark Pod 7 Pro, and today I will show you how you can insert SIM and SD card into this device. Now, in this video I'll actually be inserting only a SIM card because I'm an unprofessional slacker and I just don't feel like looking for an SD card, but you'll quickly figure out where to put it. In any case, before we get too ahead of ourselves, you will first need to grab a SIM eject tool similar to what I have right over here. You can find that in a box somewhere between the paperwork, but you're not going to be looking for something that looks as fancy as this one. You're just going to look for a crappy looking piece of metal. In any case, once you find that, you can use that, or if you can't find it at all, what you could do is use a paperclip, trim one of the ends, cut off the plastic wrapping if it has it, the fancy paper clips, and once you do that, you should have basically a good enough tool similar to this. So anyway, with that in mind, we can now pop out the tray, which is located at the bottom of the device where you have the charging port. It's close to the headphone jack right over here. So grab the tool, find the insert area, and push it in. As you can see, when you push it in, just to show that again, it will pop out. Now when you pull it out, you have space for one SIM card and one SD card. That's where my slacking part comes into play. Boom, I'm done. Now obviously you would probably want to instead plop in a SD card right over here, and it should be laying flush on the tray. If you're obviously putting it the wrong way, that's not going to be the case. It only goes one way. And from there, once it's on the tray, you can pop it back into your device. Now I do want to just add one more thing. When you're inserting it to your device, if at any point the tray seems to be kind of like getting harder and harder to push it in, chances are one of the cards could kind of slip out of place and it's wedging itself in there. So don't just try to cram it in there till it goes in. Just pop it out, make sure everything is still in place, and it should go in pretty easily. Once you insert it, both of the cards should start working right away. Hence why it's prompting me to confirm my SIM card pin. And only that. Typically for SD card, you would get a notification somewhere in here that there is a SD card to set up. Now don't worry about the setup portion. The card actually works straight out of the box, so you don't need to do any kind of setup. It's just a annoying notification. Now because I'm a slacker, we don't get to see that notification right here because reasons. In any case, so that's about everything that you need to know. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.